Hello, everybody. This is Gus, and I am here with SCchris. We are going to be doing a 2 versus 2, and in the top, well, really in the top left, blue. I mean, I am going to be the blue Terran, and bottom top left, I guess you could say, is going to be red Terran as SCchris. And the bottom right two Zerg players are going to be huohuo or huohuo, however the hell you pronounce his name, and the other Zerg player is going to be intec, the other Zerg player. What do you have to say about that, SCchris?
Also this is Discord 4, so this is a pretty wide open map.
Discord 4, absolutely. Chris, let me just remind you that you were very quiet in the past video, so if you want to speak up a little bit this time, that would be great.
I will be speaking up, Gus. Okay.
Alright, Chris.
So, Gus, what were we doing this match?
We were doing the the Zerg Stomp build, where you get Thors and Hellions with the pre-infernal igniter upgrade for those Hellions.
And how does that work out for us?
It works out, well, we'll see how it works out, but basically we'll be showing you the build order for this build and how effective it can be against Zerg. Because keep in mind, those Thors pretty much and the Hellion combination counter every single unit in the Zerg army. The Thors can deal with the Mutas, and the Hellions can deal with the Zerglings and even the Hydralisks.
So,
Chris?
intec is going for a 13 pool.
He's going for a 13 pull, really. Well, that's kind of, well, 14 pull. 14 pull.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And I don't know what, he's going for a 12 pull. That's kind of strange here. The huohuo is going for a 12 pull here. We're just continuing to get our SCVs here. I'm getting my first gas now. You do want to get your two gases out extremely quickly as soon as you can for this build, because you're obviously going to need it against when you're getting those Thors and Hellions.
Also have to mention, this map is pretty difficult to to expand on. Just 'cause you don't.
It is very difficult to expand on because you only have pretty much one easily defendable natural for 2 players. The others are pretty vulnerable to enemy attacks.
Got some wide ramps on the far right top expansion.
Yes, you do. But and the gold is fairly close. It's pretty easily defendable. You do have that Zelnaga watchtower, which gives you vision of both golds, pretty much. I mean, you can get 2 Zelnaga towers and get clear vision at both golds. But so it makes them a little bit more defendable.
So we're just macroing up right now. What's up?
Absolutely, I do think SCchris goes M&M this time.
Let's see what intec and huohuo are doing. They're still macroing up too. Oh, Queen is out.
The Queen is out, and he is getting a Roach Warren.
Missed that. Nice catch.
He's getting a Roach Warren, and the purple Zerg is just getting. He actually has 2 gases. That is, you do not want to get 2 gases of the Zerg this early. I mean, for any purpose, you really don't.
He doesn't even have the other one saturated, so this is.
Yeah, he doesn't even have the other one saturated. So he wasted a drone making that extractor, and he's not even using that drone or that gas. So pretty big waste there.
It's just
you don't
for
want to
show.
do that. Yeah, it's just for show, I guess, Chris.
Getting 2 gas right now. Got really late gas actually with my orbital command. I don't know what I was thinking, but getting some Marines.
Yeah, it's fine. With M&M, you don't need that gas. You can just go straight Marines in the beginning. I mean, that's fairly good if you're getting Muta rushed or Void Ray rushed. But you do want that gas eventually. Maybe get 3 SCVs on 1 gas, and eventually just 1 SCV on the second gas, and keep on increasing the SCVs on that other gas.
Putting up the factory now. So you're going to start pumping out Hellions, right?
Yeah, I am going to be pumping out Hellions. Once that factory's done, I'm going to throw a tech lab on it, bring 1 Hellion out with the pre-infernal igniter upgrade on the way, which is it just wrecks drones, SCVs, mutas, anything that's not armored in the Zerg army. It's just really effective.
And huohuo has 4 roaches out right now. He's just building a creep highway. He loves that creep.
He does love that creep, SCchris. Now, those roaches are a fairly good counter, if you could call it, to the Thor Stomp build, but they're just not good, because remember, the Thors do damage to armored units pretty well, which can get those roaches decimated pretty fast. And now, my factory is done in my main, throwing on that tech lab there, and I should be getting that pre-infernal igniter upgrade pretty soon.
And just mentioning, intec is getting a 2nd hatchery at his main.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal in this map because it's hard to get a natural expansion. So you get as much larva as you can.
What else is going?
Yes, absolutely. He's getting a couple spine crawlers. You don't want that many in your main. That's just ridiculous. I mean, maybe at your choke, but I do have my first Hellion out, and Pre-Infernal Igniter is on the way. And he's moving out with his roaches here. A little bit. Huh, and Chris is pinging the map right here, I think, for something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was me. I think I was saying that's where I'm gonna go. Or no, I
do have 2 Hellions on the field. My second factory is done, and I will be throwing a reactor on that second factory to produce Hellions at twice the speed from that factory, and to get Thors from the other. I should be throwing up an armory. Yes, that armory is completed, and I should be getting vehicle weapons fairly soon here.
So
Chris?
I got 1 Thor on the way. Let's see what Hydralisks. Interesting.
Yes, he did. He went straight to Hydras, which is a good choice against Terran. They're
Excuse me, Gus. He's getting a 3rd hatchery at his main.
okay. 3rd hatchery is just too much. Max 2 hatcheries in your base in a map like this. 3rd hatchery is just overkill, to be completely honest.
Maybe it's just for aesthetics, man.
This is, I believe, that Chris. Isn't this a game where these guys were in the Diamond League 2v2 or something like that?
I believe so. Intec and huohuo both were. At least huohuo was platinum, I believe. I think Intec
Yeah, I think huohuo was
diamond.
platinum and Intec was diamond, something like that. And we were pissed because we only got 12. I forgot, Chris.
Intec is getting an expansion over just above his base on the right side.
No, we were pissed because it said the teams were even though they're, we're in the gold league, I think, right now for 2v2. And
Thought is here.
Chris, you're horrible at accents. I'm sorry, Chris. You're just terrible at accents. Now, I am going to try to get my expansion going up here. I'm going to float that over. And my first Thor is on the field, as well as a couple Hellions. I'm continuing to boost another Thor. And supply blocks here a little bit, but that should be solved fairly shortly.
Here I am doing my factory reactor liftoff starport build.
Yes, absolutely. And Chris, if you do want to take a look at the bottom map of the Zerg players, they are expanding. They are expanded. The purple players' hatchery is done, and the teal players' hatchery is on the way. So they should have expanded earlier, if you ask me. But hey, what are you gonna do? And notice this creep highway here.
Yeah, he's got a hell of a lot of tumors up.
He does have a hell of a lot of tuners. Remember that creep highway not only gives you a speed advantage, but it does give you vision of the map, as you can see from the replay. If you just want to show the edge of the fog of war by the creep, if you want to do that, Chris.
Yeah, it really is useful. I mean, we can't go anywhere on that creep without him noticing.
Exactly. So maybe you just want to get a Raven out and just to snipe those as you head to his base. That would be a good idea. And
that's what we
let's see.
do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're moving out here to defend my natural coming in. And I got more Hellions on the way, another Thor. Let's take a look at the income tab, Chris.
Income tab. Let's see what we got.
Looks like the purple player is doing the best with that expansion, just getting saturated. I was in the lead for quite a while, but
Teal is barely pushing 500.
Yeah, the teal player has like 400 right there, and yeah. And he is getting his expo out right now. He has a fairly small army. He only has about, how many? It's 3, 6, 9. He has about 11 roaches on the field, and that's about it. And it is a fair amount of hydras. There's about there's probably about 20 hydras on the field. Our armies could probably win that battle.
19.
What?
19.
19?
19 hydras, yep.
Okay, sorry, Chris. 19 hydras. Christ. Alright. Now, we do have some mutas screwing around on the field here. If you want to take a look at those mutas.
Oh, here they come. I think they're going for me.
Yeah, you are prepared for that, because you do love your missile turrets, and you should always have one missile turret behind your mineral line, just in case a situation like this arises. Now, I am continuing to produce Thors and Hellions. The Hellions are almost more important than the Thors. But just to take out those Zerglings that surround the Thors, I'm getting a third factory here, and my expansion is just getting saturated right now.
And I lose that missile turret because I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, but the missile turret does go down, and the mutas have to are they going to retreat? No, they're going to try to snipe that gas.
And then I bring
and
in
I'm going to send my
Raymer
Thor
on
in
the ball.
here. Because
Yeah.
Thors just make mincemeat out of those mutas.
And he's running.
And you moved all your SCVs off. Not a good idea, Chris. You should have kept the